How to join the elite part, whatever this is, and this is going to be a short one. I'm going to try to do videos less than 10 minutes just to get to the point. But how to join the elite on this episode, it's simple. Embrace working twice as hard in American society. I know a lot of people cringe and complain and say, well, I got to work twice as hard to get half as much. And we know. First of all, no one's listening. No one cares. Look, a lot of people of a lot of backgrounds have to work twice or triple or quadruple as hard. Yes, there are people who look lighter than certain others, but have to work twice as hard, mainly because one, English isn't their native language, and two, the United States isn't their native country. I mean, that's as simple as that. But yes, working twice as hard to get half as much sucks, but I'm not going to say that it's the life to live or it's the life that you and I should aspire to live. But nonetheless, embrace working twice as hard or whatever X is hard, because here's the main thing on why you need to embrace that life. Yes, suck it up. And I'm not going to be the individuals that suck it up and die or suck it up for the entirety of your life. No, suck it up on the front end, because quite frankly, you don't have to work as hard on the back end. You won't have to do as much on the back end. Working twice as hard eventually gets you what you want. It gets you what you want faster. And it makes things a lot easier for you, a lot smoother for you down the line. You don't believe me? Alright, cool. Looking at the individuals who were made fun of in school for studying into the wee hours of the morning, where are they now? Look at the individuals who decided that instead of going out to party and do all sort of kind of stuff every Friday and Saturday night, especially with the mediocre crowd, like, oh, I work and I study Sunday to Thursday, and I work Monday to Friday, but I'm gonna go out because either the life sucks, or my life sucked, or not mine, but their life sucked, or they just feel as if, well, I worked hard enough, even though they don't have much to celebrate. Let's just be honest. At best, it's a paycheck. Where are the individuals who worked, decided to stay in, or decided to do overtime? Where are they now? The individuals who decided to go to the gym, do double the work at the gym, do 2 times a day, go to the gym when everyone else was partying and at the club. Where are they now compared to everyone else? Exactly. Embrace working twice as hard, because eventually you will come across that line, the line in which you see your results, and you see your results being greater than the average person. And that's regardless of race. I know a lot of people will say that this is a life fact and this will never change, and no matter what you do, you'll still be a whatever. I'm not here for it. This isn't the channel for it. But quite frankly, if you're in a place where you're seen as nothing but a ninja, you work twice as hard to get to a place where you won't have to work as much. There you go. Get to a place or a position where the input at the very least equals the output, or the output you get is twice of the input or 4 times that of the input, so on and so forth. You want to do that? Get a skill that's in demand. Get a skill that people can't really find. Get a skill that will give you FU money in a short amount of time. Or at the very least, get a skill in which people can't just cut you and fire you and mess around with you because they feel like it, or they're fifis. You know, I get it. A lot of people who decide who gets jobs and who doesn't, a lot of them are D-bags. A lot of them are chodes and dozers. I'll give you that. A lot of people who have power these days, although it's slowly starting to change thanks to beer flu. Beer flu's not going anywhere, folks. Sit back. But nonetheless, embrace it. Just embrace it, because there will come a day in which the results will show. It will definitely stand out amongst the crowd. And a lot of people will know. People will know. And they will treat you accordingly. They will treat you with the respect that you see. They will treat you with the admiration that you see. And you don't believe me because you aren't seeing it now, but You got to keep pushing. It's like digging a hole and then giving up right before you hit gold. You got to keep pushing. It's just as simple as that. And if we want to talk about in the context of, all right, yeah, the United States for the most part, you may not get the recognition that you seek. But you don't think a lot of people outside of this country don't see what's going on? Don't see the BS that is being run? You work twice as hard and you keep working and you transcend yourself. You avoid being the stereotype. And once you step outside this nation, oh, you're going to have a lot of people who are going to have their eyes on you. And not in the same way that the Americans have it in order to watch you and be suspicious, but they're going to have their eyes on you. Because they know that you come from a nation where you have to work twice as hard to have as much. And as a result, a lot of those people will have an unspoken reverence and respect for you. And some of it does translate to admiration and from the opposite gender. Yes, and take advantage of that responsibly. Don't be arrogant about it. And don't run amok and be like, no. Don't be like the mediocre Negroes and the Bebe's kids tricking it off and acting like you're Pookie and Sasua, whereas you were lame in Atlanta. No. Be responsible. Be responsible. Because that's one of the easiest ways where all that work could just disappear and be for naught. But nonetheless, if America doesn't recognize your hard work, the rest of the world will. Everyone else out there, always bet on X.